What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, welcome to another story time. We're going to talk about something that happened to me over the last couple days. It's going to be about the permanent ban I received in Warframe on the 6th of November, 2022. And as you can see, it is not exactly a actual permanent ban because I'm back in game. We're going to talk about what happened, why I got banned, why I got unbanned, and how you could potentially avoid this yourself in the future, because I'm just going to be honest, there's probably no way you can avoid what happened to me. I thought at first it was because I did a long endurance run, but the more I thought about it, I think I found the actual culprit. So we're going to go over what long endurance runs can do to your account as well, and all that kind of stuff. But make sure you check out the live stream channel. We will be live later tonight doing some Warframe and then some other games later in the week as well. Alright, so I'm going to be showing my stream VOD from a couple days ago, where I'm going to try to show you what happened to me. So as far as what happened, I logged in yesterday, like right when I woke up, just to, start working on some videos, and it said permanently banned until 2035 for violating the end user license agreement. Basically breaking the rules, like doing something I shouldn't have been doing. But the way I run my account, I never am ever using any exploits. I'm never doing anything, against the rules. I am keeping my account's nose pretty clean. I do care about my account. I do care about the channel. And yeah, I don't do that stuff. If I ever hear someone talking about doing that stuff, they're like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And it's against the rules. I'm usually telling them, D's going to find out. It's not worth it. Whatever you're trying to do, it's not worth it. Just don't do it if it's against the EULA. So I got hit somehow, and I'm going to show you what I think actually happened. So like I said earlier, I thought it was like an endurance run, because if you guys didn't know this, if you're in a long mission in this game, sometimes you can get temporarily banned from trading. And I've actually gotten trade banned a couple times in this game. Usually it involves like a 5-hour survival. I found that going like around 3 hours in survival, 4 hours in survival, I've never gotten trade banned from that. But exactly like around the 5-hour mark, you will go to your little trading post in your dojo and it will say, you are unable to trade or something like that, like days until trade ban is revoked. It's a 2-week trade ban. Usually we do a 5-hour survival. I've never gotten banned for a disruption run, going to level 10,000 there, and I've also never gotten banned for any other endless mission, like a defense mission. I've got to wave 100 on defense sometimes, never gotten banned for that. So yeah, I was very confused when I got this this image saying you are permanently banned until 2035. So here's what I think happened. So on the stream the other day, as you can see, the stream title said Umbra Forma Alert and Warframe Farming. So the mission gameplay you're seeing right now, this is the Umbra Forma Alert. And once I get to extraction, you're going to notice that something weird happened, and I didn't know what was going on. Basically, there must have been some kind of like connection issue right when we extracted the mission. I was on extraction, and then like this is a public match. I had like 1 or 2 people from the stream, and then there was someone from public matchmaking. Once we got there, something weird started happening. Like the game couldn't update what was actually happening on our account. I'm actually just going to let it wait out until they get here. The game could not process what loot had dropped or something. And since this was an Umbra Forma alert, I'm guessing that DE's system thought that I was like trying to like exploit the game to get infinite Umbra Forma. I'm actually going to read, here's what happened right here. Could not update account information, retrying, and see that it kept doing this. I've seen this bug before. Usually this bug will like make the game show your email uncensored and your password uncensored on screen. So I immediately put up my starting screen to try and like block, potentially have my password and my email there, and as you see, I took it down. It kept doing this. I let this could not update thing happen at least like 5 or 6 times. This is what I think caused the permanent ban. Whatever was going on here, they thought I was doing this on purpose. And since some of the people in the squad were from the stream, I was able to talk to them as well. They got this same could not update information thing. So I'm guessing either one of the guys in our squad like did something on purpose to like bug the mission out or lag it out, or something with DE's like memory leak. I'm going to actually read off, as you saw, the mission completed. I did not get any of this loot. I didn't get the Umbra Forma. Like right there, progress was not saved. That mission, that message right there, I think is what triggered the ban. Could not update account information. Because if you look later in the stream, it's a 12-hour stream. I was doing long missions after that, and I did this alert immediately after again, and it was doable. I got the loot the second time. I got the Umbra Forma the second time. As you see, I go over to my little foundry here. There's no Umbra Forma blueprint. I don't think I had any sitting around, so it wouldn't have shown up like that. So yeah, that's what it caused that. But here's the thing, guys. How could I have ever stopped what just happened there? If that's what caused the bug, What could I have ever done to stop that? Because as it looked right there, and as you see right there, I ran it with just people from the stream afterwards. I'm like, if there's some rando in public matchmaking trying to troll, I don't want to even deal with it. Little did I know the damage was already done, and it didn't ban me until the next day, which is kind of weird. So let me start reading off this support ticket that I got from DE. I'm not going to show it on the screen just because there might be some information in here that I'm not supposed to show. So I'm gonna read this off. Okay, I'm not going to read every line, but I'm going to read you the general gist. Okay, and this is from a named DE support member. Okay, hello Gaz. Our system has detected instances of abnormal results and/or activities on this account. As such, the account was automatically banned. Upon manual review of your account activities, there is some uncertainty as to why this ban was triggered. I'm changing the mission gameplay. I've been testing a Korra build, by the way. So they said there was some uncertainty as to why the ban was triggered. Typically, bans are triggered due to attempts to manipulate the game or player account, but there is a chance in this case that it was caused by a hardware error. So they automatically said, they're like, why did this happen? But I'd also like to point out, guys, this seems like an automatic response. I submitted my support ticket that said permanent ban inquiry at 1706, so like 506 for me. I got a response, a long paragraph, like multiple paragraph response with links and stuff in it, 2 minutes later. It was an automatic response to my message about why did I get banned. So, yeah. Anyone saying like, oh, you got banned because blah, 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 you did something bad. No, they already said that like that shouldn't have happened. And I got instantly unbanned. Like, I'm telling you guys, it wasn't because I'm a streamer. It wasn't because I have like followers or whatever. This same thing, if this happened to you, I think this exact same situation would happen with you. I got a response within less than 2 minutes on a support ticket. This was on a Sunday afternoon. I don't think that the DE support team was just like, chomping at the bit to respond to me on a Sunday afternoon, like 5:08 on a Sunday night. Is that really sound like someone that's going to have an instant 1 minute response time? I don't think so. They probably saw my ticket said permanent ban inquiry in it, and they had a canned response. I got unbanned the second after I read this message. I did tweet at DE on Twitter, but it's that I did that after I submitted the ticket. So I was already unbanned by the time I tweeted that apparently. But continuing to read this. Has Warframe ever crashed on you, giving you a hardware failure? If so, there's a chance that was all triggered by a faulty memory in your system. The memory might be fine for normal tasks, but when you put it under stress, it could occasionally fail. And this time just happened to be while performing an important task in Warframe. So they're trying to say it was my computer's fault, but I mean, isn't there, I'm not a huge expert on computer internal stuff. Isn't there a thing called memory leak that a lot of games have that could have maybe caused this? Some people from my stream are theorizing hey, maybe it's because the game has memory leak. I don't know exactly what happened there. It just said could not update account information or whatever. So I'm only going off speculation right now. But I'm telling you right now, these missions that I did a 3-hour survival and I did a 2-hour arbitration. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I mean, I'm just playing Korra with the Grappler, just having some fun. I'm not spawn killing enemies instantly everywhere at all times. It's just normal gameplay, honestly. So I'm going to continue to read this. Overclocking your CPU can also cause the memory to become unstable and trigger a false positive result. We recommend that you return your system to the default settings if you're unable to compensate for this instability. Please take a moment to update your antivirus software to the latest version and scan your computer for viruses. So they're basically saying everything besides its memory leak from our game. I've never had guys, I've been playing this game for 8 years. This exact banning situation I've never seen ever. I've never seen it with other content creators. I've never seen it with players. I mean, I've probably heard about it from other players, but I've never seen it. And it's this was just pretty much, me doing a normal mission. Everything I did today, I've done multiple times before. What caused it? And I think it was because that DC at the end of that mission. I'm going to finish running this support ticket, and then we're going to talk about how you can maybe avoid this, and the trade bans thing too. It's also noting to look at your hard drive data corruption issues caused by blah, blah, blah. Okay, the ban has now been lifted from your account. We apologize for the inconvenience, but it is necessary that we maintain a strong defense in order to maintain Warframe secure operations in our players' general security. Thank you for understanding. So I appreciate getting unbanned, of course. It's just, and the thing is, I was never in fear of oh man, I'm permanently banned forever. I'm banned until 2035. I can't play in the game ever again. I knew there was no reason this was going to go through because I don't do anything wrong in this game, you know? I was never like worried I was going to get permanently banned. It's just like, why did this happen? Also, how much does this happen to other people? Because the fact I haven't heard about it from any other content creator in all these years is kind of crazy. So yeah, as far as how can you avoid this, you can't. Like, I don't think there is a way to avoid this from what I saw. You know, I basically just tried to extract the mission and it said updating account information, could not do. I guess maybe I shouldn't have clicked abort update, but I did let that screen go through a good like almost 10 times it felt like. So I did my due diligence. DE automatically unbanned me. I didn't even talk to DE. You know, like I got a response from them in that ticket, but like I said, I think that's just an automatic response. So yeah, it's kind of funny how they ban someone that is like a 8-year veteran player that is like actively trying to not do anything wrong. But some of these people are going around doing terrible stuff all the time and just get like, you know, just walk away scot-free. Just to put this in reference, I've spent probably $1,000 on this game at least for like Tenogen, and like I bought a couple Prime Access accessory bundles. I used to buy Plat when I was a new player. Like I've spent a lot of money on this game, and of course that's not really like, if you do something wrong, you spend a bunch of money. It's not like that changes anything. But I'm just saying, like, why would I get automatically banned, DE? Like, I feel like I am, like, the exact opposite. Like, and also other players, too. Like, there's people out there that have definitely spent more money than me. They've played more than I have. You know, they might not be in the public eye as much as I am. But I bet this exact situation could happen to you listening right now. This could happen to you. And, you know, the trade bans thing is one thing. You know, I bet, like I said earlier, I've been trade banned multiple times. And to have that not happen, basically just don't get lucky. You want to see the number one trade ban generator right here? His name is Count Kirby, and he's a Smita cat. So the reason that trade bans happen is because they think you're getting more loot than you're supposed to. So, for example, an easy way to get banned from trading, at least, this will not result in a permanent ban. What we're talking about right now is not a permanent ban situation. The Profit Taker boss fight on Fortuna. It drops a bunch of credits when it dies. You can use Chroma's fourth ability, Everlasting, it's not called Everlasting Ward. I don't even know what his fourth ability is called. The fourth ability for Chrome where you put down the dragon turret, that will give you double money from the Profit Taker. Additionally, if you get this Smita Charm ability to proc, which will give you double resources, double affinity, if you get lucky, that can stack with Chroma's fourth ability for lots of credits. Additionally, since this has a 27-second time before it can proc again, the affinity buff for double credits, or not double credits, for double resources and double money, or double affinity lasts for like 160 seconds. So technically, you could get this proc to stack on top of itself. You could get a 4 times credit multiplier, and then you throw that with Chroma in there as well. That's a way you can get trade banned near instantly if you're lucky. The reason it doesn't happen very often is because you need to get this cat buff multiple times when the Profit Taker's about to die. So that's a lot of credits, but it's also you getting trade banned for 2 weeks. So it's a speed of that. It's been in the game like a whole long while, and they better never nerf this because it's fun. But yeah, this guy, he can cause some trade bans if you get too lucky. Isn't that funny? You get too lucky, you're playing the game too much, and you get punished for it. So I don't think I got punished. The perma ban was not a punishment; it was a mistake. So I just wanted to set the record straight here. Maybe it was because of the 3-hour survival, but like at the same time, I said earlier, even a 5-hour survival wouldn't result in a permanent ban from the entire game. So hope this was helpful to you guys. I'll see you later tonight on the stream. I just wanted to get this out because I've gotten asked so many times what happened with the ban. And yeah, I literally I was banned while I was sleeping, so it's not like I was like missing out on anything. I woke up, I put in the support ticket, and I got unbanned within 2 minutes. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time, and take it easy. Peace.